Alright, this is Andrew with Jodo Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Park City. Today is October 27th, 2025. We're at 4034 West Saddleback Road. We have the camera pushed out just shy of 100 feet. We're at 95 feet. And that's the city line that you're seeing on the screen there. And this first connection point is called the nose on. This is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like kind of a rough connection going into that city line. Looks like kind of a gap on the right hand side, where there's a little bit of a lip where waste could get stuck. If enough waste gets stuck there, that could create a blockage where it backs up towards the house. I'm pushing my camera back into the city line for a minute so I could try to clean it off. Right there on the right hand side, kind of a strange connection. I can't tell if there's a gap right there or what's going on, but definitely looks suspect. Then it transitions from gravel cement to looks like PVC. PVC is a plastic pipe, which is good. A little bit of a buildup through here. A little bit's okay, but you don't want a lot. Especially if the house sits vacant, that can harden and create a blockage. But that still looks acceptable so far. Pretty average length of a sewer line. I'm accessing it through a clean out right by the furnace in that mechanical closet laundry room area. That's a clean out right there. So somewhere outside there's another spot to access the line. Something's pressing on the pipe quite a bit right there. I can't tell if it's actually stretched that far or if it's cracked through. That's pretty concerning. That's blocking over a quarter of the pipe. I'd say maybe a third of the pipe is now getting blocked. It's on the top, so less likely for waste to get stuck. But 58 feet out, we're outside. I don't know if that's under the driveway or if this one goes through the yard, but not great. I would consider having a spot repair done to help prevent future issues. If waste gets stuck on that, it can create a blockage where it backs up towards the house. A little bit more build up through here. And I noticed when I was pushing my camera out that I went underwater at one point. I've also noticed a couple times where water has rushed down the line. Like there it goes, right there. A lot of times what you'll have is a blockage, and as my camera reel moves around, it kind of unblocks it and allows some water to waste, or some waste and water to flow through. Now we're transitioning to ABS, which is what's under the house. 23 feet. Out. So typically where it transitions, that's where it transitions to go under the house. It's possible this is also under the garage. Now 23 feet out from the laundry room. If this is under the house, I don't think it goes straight out, or else we would already be outside. But we're starting to go underwater. A little bit of build up through there. And we're only underwater for a second, and so it's not oh, there we go again, 18 feet, and we kind of came out of it. So in and out of water through there. And there was some build up. I definitely noticed that when I pushed my camera out. I really couldn't see much on the way out because I was getting blocked by so much build up. You could consider having this line hydrojetted, and that would do a couple things. You would be able to clean out all that build up, and that would help prevent future blockages, but also you'd be able to get a better idea of whether that's holding water and whether you have bad grade through there, or whether it's just a little bit of build up causing it to hold water. That's what you want. A little bit of build up that you clean out, and then it isn't holding any waste or water after that. That's great. What you don't want is to clean it and still have standing water or an offset, because that would indicate bad grade or an issue that could need to be repaired. The other issue is outside, where you have that section where something's pressing in on the pipe. Could be a rock. Sometimes with plastic lines, I'll see little indentations where there's a rock pressing in on it, but it's not as concerning. When it's pushing in that much, that could crack and then collapse the line, where a bunch of soil is going to fall into the pipe and prevent it from draining. It also could hold for decades longer and not change. It's kind of hard to predict what will happen in the future, or how much pressure there is on the pipe, or how much more pressure it can take, or time. That same amount of pressure might not change, but at any time it could decide to crack, and nobody really knows if or when that would happen. To be safe, you could dig it up and do a spot repair, and that would help prevent that from happening. You also could get insurance on the line, and that way, if it does happen, you have insurance that will help offset the cost to fix it. I'm going to end this recording now.